Okay, so I have another tip for people out doing a job search right now. Again, it is a very tough job market, and it is not especially easy at the moment to find not only to find opportunities, but even to get selected to actually interview or meet with a hiring team or talk to the recruiter. Part of the reason, as I mentioned in another video, is there are so many applicants in the talent pool right now that you're fighting against literally hundreds, if not thousands, of other candidates for that one position. So, what can we do to try and improve our chances of being selected in a talent pool or for a specific role to get interviewed? Um, Here's a really cool way to trick what we call the ATS system, or which is actually short term for the applicant tracking system, to give you a higher ranking on your resume. Hear me out. An applicant tracking system is essentially the database that collects your resume and your application when you hit submit on a job application online. That's where the recruiter basically lives at a company. They live in the ATS system. And so now with AI, machine learning, and other tools that are coming out all the time, these ATS systems are beginning to pre-screen applicants as they come through. Meaning they're looking at your resume and at your profile and trying to decide if you fit the actual job description. So take it from me, a recruiter, again, that has about 15 years of experience in not only implementing ATS systems, but finding hard to find technical talent, digital media talent. I'm going to talk to you about how the brain of the ATS system works and what you can do to bypass it. So to bypass the ATS system, use the new tools, just like the ATS system is, right? Go to ChatGPT, create a free account, or go to Gemini online with Google or any other number of free AI tools out there. And what you want to do is go back and look at the jobs that you've recently applied to, right? Take 3, 4, 5 of those job descriptions, copy them down. Okay, you can copy them into a Word document, you can save it and say job requirements or job descriptions. Go to this ATS system, excuse me, the Chat GPT or Gemini or any other AI tool that allows you to upload documents or even paste them if you have to. Upload the document that you saved and then upload your resume as well. Then go into the description that or the prompt area and type in this prompt, or not this prompt, but something similar, and say, I'm a job seeker currently out looking for opportunities within XX market or remote opportunities or whatever it is. Please look at the resume that I've attached and use it to use it along with the job requirement file I've attached to determine what keywords I should be including throughout my resume to ensure that ATS systems recognize me as the top 90% or 95% of applicants for these roles. And what will happen is the ChatGPT or Gemini will go through those job requirements, look at the requirements, look at your resume, and figure out what you're missing. And a lot of times as a candidate, we think, oh, I've read over my resume, it's perfect, it is what it, and it probably is to a human, right? So for me, if I get a resume that says, software engineer, and you give me, I think I mentioned this in another video, but you give me a laundry list of technologies, languages, different skill sets that you have to be a back-end engineer or a cloud engineer or DevOps engineer, I'm going to recognize that immediately because I understand the environment that those types of engineers would work within and the languages and the skills they need to do that job. AI, on the other hand, is going to look at software engineer, and they're going to go back and look at the actual job requirement, the posting, and it's going to say looking for DevOps engineer. Well, you're going to say software engineer, and maybe you're going to list the overall tools that you've used that maybe require very specific languages and scripting languages, but maybe it's not explicitly listed on your resume because you're assuming that anyone that's knowledgeable of your industry would know those languages and those skills have to be had in order to use the tools. AI is not going to think like that. It's going to just look at apples to apples and it's going to say, I don't see this, so you must not be a great match. So if you use this, like basically practice of taking these requirements, uploading it into an AI platform, uploading a resume, asking for its opinion on what should be added to your resume to better align with these specific requirements that you've applied to, it will spit out a bunch of keywords. I usually will ask for about 15 or 20 different keywords that should be added in order to help match the ATS to your resume. Go back then, take that list, edit your resume, put them where they make sense. Please don't just list keywords in your resume. Please don't do that. But actually go through the skills, go through your experience, the bullet points, figure out where those keywords could be included and different things that you've worked on in different roles, and then try applying to jobs. I'm not saying it's a fix-all, but it definitely will help you bypass that first level of screening that the ATS systems are doing utilizing their AI protocols. Hope this helps. Please leave a comment if it does, or any other